Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. Today, a Sunshine State showdown, and in Florida, they believe their level of football is just a cut above. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Be looking for... And the Bulls about to kick it away and get this season started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carter. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Panthers offense will go on the attack first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Second down coming up.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dawson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. To the air. It's Proctor. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So the USF Bulls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. And everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Looking for space, it's Simpkins. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Bulls are rolling down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Let's talk for a second here about USF. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse? And do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Grab behind the line. It's Powell. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And his foot's just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls' offense will return to the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Nowhere to go, and he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 in there, basically right back where they started. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Whoa, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there pointing and telling the offensive line who to block, and, well, it didn't work, okay? He was not prepared for that. He comes scot-free, and the quarterback pays the consequences for that.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead is 6 in the first. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. West Virginia is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Morgantown. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's McLaughlin. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires left. Got his man downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Bulls in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They're now up 9-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. QB draw. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's McNeil. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and Scanning the field, it's Proctor. Into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Had to get rid of it quickly. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bulls line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Got it near midfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this one.
The Panthers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Proctor. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. A lot of urgency for this offense. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Singleton. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got a man. It's Powell. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Absolutely center cut. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defender. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Another incompletion on third down. FIU will line up to punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. FIU will line up to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Out of the gun, the inside give. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. There he goes. He's inside the 40, the 20, past the 10, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Panthers!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Tulane. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll give it to him again. Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fights off a defender. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now the play fake. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Bulls! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Makes the catch. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's McNeil. The offense will quickly use a timeout. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Grabbed in the backfield. It's McNeil. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Caught behind the line. It's Dawson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Proctor. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll immediately call timeout. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Toss to the outside. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Bulls decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He'll keep it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Panthers are in the hurry-up. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Makes a pass to Marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. To the air, it's Proctor. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's McNeil. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
catch in the middle. It's Carter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Panthers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. The play action fake. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Using his legs, it's Powell. Nice move to keep running. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
That has to sting as a defense. In a 3rd and obvious passing situation, you're going against this dual-threat quarterback you know can scramble, right? You've got to have somebody at home either spying him or mirroring him, expecting that to happen. That time, the defense wasn't in the right position, and the quarterback absolutely killed them with his legs, picking up the 1st down.
Man, these running backs are used to being split out in high school as a wide receiver, playing 7-on-7 as middle school and high school. They're just, you could tell how comfortable he was being a wide receiver near the sidelines. Didn't get nervous at all.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lincoln. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. He leaves it with the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. That's caught. It's Dawson. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. The give on the inside. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll try the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give on the option. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Wyoming needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Laramie behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to North Texas. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Makes the catch. It's Nimrod.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Panthers, with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man, it's Proctor. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bulls send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. is on its way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Quarterback on the keeper. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Bulls want to move quickly.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Proctor. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They punted away on 4th down. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Throwing right. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to bring it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The run to the left. Nice move there. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. what they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. FIU set up with another first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Give to the fullback. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. It's a draw. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Hand off from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Oh, they're after him. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And what a play by the defense, right? You got the lead, but your backs are up against the wall down in your own red zone. Someone's got to be able to step up and make a play. And he delivered in the end zone, getting the INT, preserving his team's lead here late.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They boot it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. They can win it with a field goal here, but they have to be smart. Clock's still running. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Second down.
He'll do it himself. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. FIU pushing tempo. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And this one is perfect. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard.